Kim Kardashian made a significant return to Paris this week to face the men accused of robbing her at gunpoint almost a decade ago. The highly publicized heist, which took place in October 2016, shocked the world, and now, nearly 9 years later, the reality TV star is confronting the alleged criminals in court. Kim Kardashian, 43, appeared at the trial on Tuesday, May 13, 2025, dressed in a black skirt suit and dark sunglasses. She was accompanied by her mother, Kris Jenner, and a full security team. Kim made a brief but significant appearance in court, greeting the judge with a calm hello, before thanking the authorities for providing her the opportunity to tell my truth. This was a powerful moment in a trial that has brought back painful memories for Kim, one of the most high-profile celebrity victims of crime in modern history. The trial revolves around the robbery that occurred at Kim's luxury Paris residence in the early hours of October 3, 2016. Masked men disguised as police officers forced their way into the apartment, holding Kim at gunpoint while they ransacked her property. The thieves allegedly stole approximately $9 million in jewelry, including a $4 million engagement ring that had been a gift from her then-husband, Kanye West. Kim's testimony in court was emotional as she recalled the traumatic night. She explained how she had been asleep in her room, wearing only a robe when the robbers burst in. "I had fallen asleep naked with a robe on," Kim told the court, describing the moment when she woke up to find herself surrounded by intruders. The reality star recounted her fear and confusion as the hotel concierge was forcibly brought into her room and handcuffed. "I was in complete shock. I had no idea what was happening," Kim added, her voice breaking slightly. The 2016 robbery remains one of the most harrowing events in Kim's life, and the emotions were clear as she spoke about the terrifying ordeal. The robbery took place while Kim was attending Paris Fashion Week, and she was staying in a private apartment in the city. The attackers, who were later identified as a group of 10 men, tied Kim up in the bathroom and proceeded to take the jewelry and valuables from her apartment. The attackers then fled, leaving Kim feeling helpless, vulnerable, and emotionally scarred. During the trial, Kim was confronted with the men who allegedly carried out the robbery. The accused are facing multiple charges, including armed robbery, kidnapping, and assault. French authorities have labeled the incident as one of the most notorious celebrity robberies in recent memory, and the trial is being closely followed around the world. One of Kim's closest friends, stylist Simone Harouche, also took the stand to testify about the terrifying moments when she feared for Kim's life. Harouche, who was present at the scene shortly after the attack, recalled hearing Kim's screams and fearing the worst. "I feared Kim had been raped or violated," Harouche testified, her voice trembling with emotion. "I have babies and I need to live," she remembered Kim crying out during the attack. Simone Harouche's testimony painted a harrowing picture of what transpired that night. She described how she found Kim in a state of distress, with her robe disheveled and her feet bound together with tape. "When I found her, she was beside herself. She couldn't believe what had just happened to her," Harouche recalled, her voice choked with emotion. Harouche also addressed the question of whether wearing expensive jewelry made Kim a target. During cross-examination, the prosecution asked her about the risks of flaunting wealth, especially when Kim was known for wearing high-end jewelry and accessories. Harouche responded emphatically, saying, "Just because a woman wears jewelry doesn't make her a target. That's like saying because a woman wears a short skirt, she deserves to be raped." The statement sparked an outpouring of support for Harouche and highlighted the broader societal issue of victim blaming. The trial has continued to unfold in Paris, with more emotional testimony expected in the coming days. One of the defendants, Younes Abbas, who has been identified as one of the ringleaders of the robbery, issued a public apology via video message. In the video, Abbas expressed remorse for his actions, asking Kim for forgiveness. However, Harouche, who was deeply affected by the events of that night, revealed that she had no emotional response to Abbas's apology. "I don't forgive him. He doesn't deserve my forgiveness," Harouche said, her tone resolute. The trial is expected to wrap up by the end of the week, and the final verdict will determine the fates of the men accused of robbing one of the most famous women in the world. While the legal proceedings continue, Kim's appearance in court signals a powerful step toward healing, as she faces her past and seeks justice for the trauma she endured. For Kim Kardashian, this trial is not just about seeking justice for herself but also about setting the record straight and ensuring that the men who violated her privacy are held accountable for their actions. The world will be watching as the case reaches its conclusion, and Kim's journey through this emotional and painful chapter of her life comes to an end. For many,